All right, folks, we need to have a little conversation about that Cracker Barrel culture war. Get a little close here. This is going to be fun. Now, the popular restaurant chain walked back the redesign of its logo from the image on your left to the image on your right, after MAGA took the change rather personally, with some claiming the switch was a, quote, woke gesture. Okay, well, that's silly. And as silly as it sounds, the reversal seems to be part of the much broader rightward shift we've seen from corporations since Trump came back to power. Case in point, after reverting back to its original logo, Cracker Barrel also quietly removed DEI and pride pages from its website. So the culture wars have been going on since probably 1968. And we don't realize it. It got an additional stamp of approval and official placement in our politics in the 1980 campaign with the moral majority, sort of coming into play. The abortion issue and other cultural issues weren't on their own enough. Collectively, however, it moves the needle. That's what DEI does, right? Because DEI is a representation of everything we don't like that has to do with black and brown people and history and all of that. This is just one more example. And the Cracker Barrel thing, in one sense, is really funny because all they did was take an old man leaning on a barrel off the barrel.
I mean, yes.
That's all they did. I don't know what's so woke about that. I don't know how anyone can get exercise.
Maybe some people saw themselves being erased from the logo.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know. In 2024, Cracker Barrel had a significant drop in their profitability. It had historically been a profitable company. I would argue if all these people that were up in arms about Cracker Barrel actually were eating at the Cracker Barrel, they wouldn't have felt the need to make those changes.
Patronize
well,
the
they had to
establishment.
but yes. But I'm just so shocked that MAGA's outrage against Cracker Barrel had Cracker Barrel doing a 180 in like 48 hours, maybe a week. I'll give it a week. It was probably about a week. But Target, whom has upset a large base of the people that used to shop there to the point where the black church is still leading a boycott to this day. They refused to even acknowledge the fact that the people that helped make their company profitable are not pleased with how they are currently now running their business. It's just shocking to me. It's like crazy.
Well, I think that there's some similarities between the two, but it is a matter of scale. When you look at the number of Cracker Barrels around the country, their concentration in the country where they're largely concentrated versus a Target, which has a national, sort of a much broader base of customers.
Maybe they're going to start closing some Targets, honey, because I'm hearing that they're not as profitable as they were before.
That could be the thing.
Because some of the 92% are going in.